Alright, let's retry this. Actually, no, we're not. Oh, shoot. Doesn't look like I have much of a choice. Main menu. Okay. I have no idea if people are here or not, but whatever. Don't care. No hair, don't care. Hey everyone, Wonderbot here, and welcome back to Cavern Kings. You know what? Let's be the golden Alium in a crown. Let's just go pure gold on this one. Go with the saw driver, go with the jackhammer. Whoa, there's new music for the arena. That's awesome. I have no idea if it's too loud or not, though, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Somebody complains. We'll figure that out, too. Hey, Grove. At least two people here. That's good. Alright, so, plan is for tonight. I guess for people watching live, I'm going to be playing some arena mode for about the next half hour, and, you know, slowly lose my mind, and then switch over to more regular, well, not more regular, switch over to some multiplayer stuff, and might be doing some Don't Starve Together. Finally, jeez. I've been wanting to do Don't Starve Together for months, really since Don't Starve Together was announced. Problem was, wow, that luck. I just have never gotten the chance to do Cavern Kings with a consistent group, and so maybe I'll finally be able to do so. I don't know. It's kind of messy, but we'll figure it out. It's kind of why I like games like Cavern Kings better, and like once this game actually gets its online multiplayer, oh man, I'm gonna be so happy. Just because I'll be able to play it, you know, semi-consistently with people, just because it's a pickup game. Like, you can just pick up the game and just be like, alright, we're gonna do half an hour of this, then get sick of it, sick of dying, and then call it a day. And kind of unfortunately, that doesn't really work with games like Don't Starve Together, because, you know, there's kind of the consistent requirement to continue. It's about as un-roguelikely as you can go. Anyway, so, a Purple Fandom, Grove, and Foxy. Don't know if anybody else is here. Looks like we got 5 people. I don't know. Viewer numbers are interesting, and honestly, I think I need to step away from the idea of like viewer numbers as a defining thing for at least a little while. I think I've slowed down a little bit, and honestly, I think partly I need to like rethink some things. I'm kind of looking forward to going on vacation for a week, even though like I do hate stopping. I value consistency more than most other things, but I think I also need to take a bit of a break just to get a breather along the way. Let's see. But so how come the early streams and recordings and like extra videos, this, that, and the other thing? A combination of mostly me going on vacation. I need a lot of extra content to do, hence... Perfect, got it. Somebody... Oh, you know what? Probably busted up the TNT container directly above us. I was wondering, it's like, why is that broken? But so I need a lot of extra content to actually cover, so... You know, I actually have stuff for people to watch while I'm gone. Because otherwise, well, I mean, dead channels are sad business. Let's see. You know, Alium might actually work out well here just because he's got that little bit of extra mobility that most other characters don't have. Interesting. Okay. Hey, Grand Cathedral Hunter, how's it going? Okay. So we're looking good. We just stick very far away from all the deluge of little... What even hit me there? I actually legitimately have no idea. I'm just... Okay, now I'm just getting hammered by little eyeball creatures, which is not appreciated, but still. Let's see. Yeah, birds taking over. One of the problems with, like, going away for a week is, of course, you know, especially from the streaming side of things, which I guess people watching this on YouTube probably don't care that much. Oh! Probably don't want to be a part of any of that. Like... You know, the standard events like Hatter Day have to be considered. So probably what's going to happen is I'm just going to put my blind faith in Bird and hope everything works out. And if everything doesn't work out, then I will just come back and pick up the pieces. It's not like I'm going to be gone for, you know, a whole month. If I was gone for a whole month, I'd probably have, like, super contingency plans and or just wouldn't be going. In fact, God, I don't even like going on vacation. I'm just going out of, like, general obligation to people getting married that I know. Oh, I see. It's my saw blades getting up here. I was wondering. It's like, how is this happening? That's how. Because I was busting up a bunch of boxes up on top that I did not intend to bust up. Oh, hey, managed to avoid taking any damage on that. Yes! Alium is very good at dodging, surprisingly. Okay, let's not kill all the eyeballs down here. This might actually work. This character's a little bit on the rough side, but you know what? We might actually have a bit of a shot. That fast dude's going to be a problem, though. But no. I have no idea how anything's going to work, and I'm just crossing my fingers that it all works out okay. Luckily, I think I'm only going on vacation once this entire year, unless I go for an interview somewhere, at which point I have no idea what's going to happen. Which is nice, because that means I can just kind of keep focusing on what I'm doing. Though, I'm going to try and fit in some more, like, early art streams and game streams and whatever, just because I like recording earlier. It means I'm a little bit more awake, a little bit fresher. I'm taking some extra hits here that I shouldn't be taking. How much money do we have? Enough. Okay. So somebody needs to give me health. And I'm not getting it. There we go. Not much health, though. But sustainable, and we're getting plenty of cash. Okay. Yeah, looks like Alium might actually be a secret to the arena, surprisingly enough, because they changed, they changed how freaking the squid works. And Mishka's okay, but Mishka's dangerous. Same thing. I mean, the android's pretty good. The android, ultimately, the damage put out by that attack sort of aura just isn't quite enough. Okay, so we're not getting a whole lot of upgrades here, and we're getting swamped with enemies. At least we've got enough money for another chest. Okay, there we go. Everything here is terrifying. At least we're doing okay. Oh, shoot. Well, that worked out, sort of. That was a lot of health. I approve of these things. Okay, so that wasn't actually a chest there. That was just money. This is about as bullet helly as you can get. I kind of wish I had like an AoE. You know what this game needs? It needs use items. Use items would be glorious. Something to just kind of like globally wipe out the entire screen. Shmup style, but it does not have that. I am the only thing that can wipe out the entire screen, and God, I'm glad I can jump from that lower section over there. Okay. That is such a useless item here. Okay, how are we doing? Not great. We've only got one health container left, and we're getting deluged in flyers, which I'm not keen on. Let's see if I can take this guy out of the mix. That's a very, very... Oh. Okay, got it. Just a little bit of controlled flight here goes quite a long way. Let's bust this up before it goes anywhere else. You leave me alone. At least I've got bonus iframes here, so we don't have to worry about too much. Please don't all sacrifice yourselves. I need you pretty desperately for experience. Okay. Doing okay. Taking some heavy hits here, though. Come on. Come on. We got this. This is actually way more stressful than it was, like, the first time I ever wanted the arena, just because it doesn't hand you items or health. In fact, I have no healing items whatsoever at this point in the game. Oh, he could murder me with a touch. Okay, nope. All of these things could. At least we've got iframes. At least we've got that, but I really want this chest. Alright. Whew! I forgot there was a bunch of dudes directly above us. Okay, we're okay. What about a shark for sustain? So the problem with sustainability, and it's not the shark that you're probably thinking of. You're probably thinking of Rex for sustainability. The shark is actually pretty garbage still, from what I can tell. Unless they really rebalanced him. But the thing with Rex for sustainability, unlike all other characters, is Rex only gets 2 HP per level. Like 2 maximum HP per level. Whereas Alium actually gets... how much health? He gets 5 HP. And I think, I want to say, and I could be wrong about this, I want to say that the... thank you, Windleaf. I want to say that the... what's this called? Thorax gets 10. I'd have to double check with Thorax. It might be like 7.5, but he gets a heck of a lot more HP than anybody else. From start, and he has, I think, a built-in damage reduction. I could be wrong about that one, but it feels like he does. Okay, so we're surprisingly actually doing okay now. Woo! I was really hoping that I'd be able to maintain that sword business. No such luck. At least we've got several of the iframe boosting items, so we're not... literally several. So we're not going to be in as big of trouble as we were like 5 seconds ago. Okay. But I need some kind of like turbo healing here, otherwise I'm going to just be consistently dependent on health pickups for health. Oof, this is rough. The harpoon launcher be better for this? Honestly, no. As far as I can tell, the best gun... Jesus Christ. This frame rate is interesting with the current situation. The best gun for this is the saw blade launcher. It is a nice mix of damage and a persistent attack. That is actually the most important thing about arena mode. You need something that can kind of persist through enemies, which you normally... I I mean, so the harpoon does have it. The one problem that oh, thank you. The problem with the harpoon gun is it's a little bit punchy. Like, it pushes you around just a little bit too much. And, jeez. It pushes you around just a little bit too much, and, it's too slow to fire. So you'd be very good at clearing small groups of enemies. I need you. You'd be very good at clearing out small groups of enemies, but you wouldn't be very good at clearing out, multiple groups of them. So, I mean, I could pretty much just pop myself down here and clear out one entire side with a saw blade, but then something above me, say, could get the jump on me, or I'd fling myself into a very uncompromising location. Whereas the saw blade launcher has next to no kickback on it whatsoever, which actually makes it a very viable gun. Sorry, Chad, if I'm not paying enough attention to your suggestions here. I'm a little bit focused on not dying. Okay, but so, oh, no. So, Rex is the one that only has 2 HP. Hello. The shark, the reason why the shark's just not good is just because his ability doesn't scale well. You get extra damage on kills, which might work better. I'll probably give it a shot after this run, just because we're doing fabulously here. Oh, shoot. Gotta pick up the things that actually, you know, matter here. Oh, there's another chest over there. I need to pick up these chests. At least we've got, I don't know. We might have this in the bag, and there's our first healing item. Yes. Took it long enough. Now all we need is an extra jump. Okay. Stay away from the worms. Stay away from the... Oh! Is murdering certain types of enemies giving me a bonus here? It looks like it. Aha. There's a lot of worms here. Okay, that drill bit is useless. But I got it anyway. This might actually make things a little bit more unsustainable in a way. Oh, I wanted that health. Oh, well. I don't even know what we just got in this chest. Ooh, my frame rate is looking kind of wiggly. But it's fun. Let's see. Hey, Doberman. Yes, this is my face. Okay. The frame rate is already dropping. But it does look like the game compensates for the frame droppage, actually, comparatively. Yeah, no, we might actually have this one in the bag. The iframe booster is making everything substantially easier. Oh, that's a clump of moss. Okay. At this point, I'm now just bouncing on groups of enemies because I have nothing better to do. Yep. Surprisingly, this works. Let's open up this chest. More missiles. Got this. Yeah, you know what? That harp is doing some nice work, though I think there's something else that's doing a global AoE blast or something. Because it looks like every once in a while they're flashing for some mysterious reason. Yeah, if I can get Dracul blood, we're going to be unstoppable. I have no idea if and when that's going to happen. I also have no idea when I'm going to touch the ground. Oh, hey. Multiple homesick shards. Whew. Yeah. I think we got this. I think this arena will be going on for a while, though I think I'm only going to give it until Birdcatcher shows up. This is not going to be one of those infinite runs, because honestly that would be kind of boring. But at this point, I think we're sufficiently overpowered that nothing can kill us. At least not very easily. But also, I don't think my frame rate would last past half an hour of this game anyway. Okay, let's take a look at what people have said. Let's see. So what's going on? It's not a 30-minute stream. It is a 30-minute solo stream before switching over to, like, 30-minute collaborative stuff. It's kind of one of those where it's like, what games do I have that I could play for, like, half an hour and not have to worry about sacking a run? Oh, the bosses are spawning. Well, that's okay. I can deal with the boss right now. And so my solution was, well, Cavern Kings. Just arena mode. Holy shit, that guy did damage to me. Note to self, champion rocks at this point are brutal. I don't have much solutions against them either. Apart from just trying to be as avoidant as possible. Ooh, this boss is rough. I think they rebalanced him so he'd be tougher. Okay, did we get anything cool? Ah, we did. We got a Vigor Beetle. Oh man, that's going to be useful. Okay, so what's on the agenda for tonight? Agenda for tonight is, depending on like how things go, we're probably going to be, well, I'm going to be playing this for, there we go, triple jump. I'm going to be playing this for probably the next 18-20 minutes, up until the point where Keith and Birdcatcher show up, at which point we're probably going to switch over to, no, is that Money Bullets? That is Money Shot, alright. That's some flat damage boosts, multiple Money Shots too. At which point we switch over to possibly Don't Starve Together, if we're lucky and everybody's here. Oh man, look at those upgrades, just roll right in. Other things include Anywhere from more Nazi zombie army to... I actually have no idea what else we'd play. Maybe some Sniper Elite competitive multiplayer, because that was fun. Okay, so let's see. Anything else over there? We are just swimming in upgrades. Oh, sweet, double shot in a Jin Zephyr. This is perfect. Why are you guys just kind of hanging out over here? Well, you know what? I'm not above making the best of this situation. I think I've bugged them all out. They're like perma-stunned, which is confusing to say the least, but you know what? Hey, it makes my life easier. Also, for the first time in like 20 episodes, this is the music from Cavern Kings. I'm kind of hoping that the weird audio issues don't crop up. They might, still. I have no idea. But I just felt like listening to music again, and I actually forgot just how good the music is in this game. It's, like, really fun to listen to. It's got kind of the nice, like, nice guitar, but at the same time, oh, might as well get this. I don't even know how that dropped. I don't specifically remember murdering anything over here. Yeah, we're getting a lot of random kills here. Let's see, do I have Windward? The answer is no, however, I need to request a copy, and if not, I'm probably going to buy it anyway. I've heard good things about it, and I've got some friends that already have it. Windward seems like the kind of thing that I'd normally pass up until somebody tells me about it, and it's just like, oh, maybe I should pick that up. And we are just swimming in upgrades, and our frame rate is now sub 20. Yeah, so it looks like they redid the frame rate, so it does slow down a little bit, but not nearly as substantially so as it used to. So they've got a little bit of lag correction going on in here. However, I think we're still going to eventually get down to like 8 FPS and things are just going to go very poorly frame rate wise. I'm noticing a lot of enemies are just kind of sitting on the periphery though. Maybe some Robocraft. I have no idea. Robocraft is fun. Though chances are Robocraft's more of like a Catterday, not Catterday thing. So specifically, can I get up here? I might be able to. So specifically like Friday nights, Jesus Christ, something just blew the hell up. Must have been a huge cluster of enemies that I just didn't even realize was there. Hey, can't complain. Let's see, hey Jizzy Josie, how's it going? Wow, this is working beautifully. I was like, alright, let's just, oh, hey Vigor Beetle, should probably get that. Yeah, we're at 195 health. There's also a treasure chest, should probably pick that up. Must have picked up another double shovel in here. Because I am shooting triple. Yeah, swords. Okay. We don't even have much for healing. We just do enough damage that it does not matter. Like, nothing can stand in my way, and all the enemies are just effectively broken at this point. I cannot complain about this state of being. And we're getting some more books of secrets, too. But, yeah, no, one and done. Alium, current king of the arena. Why? Simply because he can jump higher than anybody else. Embarrassing, but true. Oh, more swords, more hero. Jesus. Yeah, you know what? It must be those purple, rock dudes. Because they always seem to explode into large groups of units. And then drop an insane amount of items, which I'm totally in support of. How's my health doing? My health is doing okay. Working on it. Let's see. Lots of people crowding in. Yeah, well, I mean, for an early stream, people seem to be very, very active tonight, which is nice. Alright, so what do we get here? Can I get you? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. 4 jackhammers. Oh, and the big worms are starting to roll in. Ooh. Hello. More Draco blood. Alright, so pretty much nothing can stop me here. We've got some Bob and Squad armor. We don't have the shields yet. But we've got, like, iframes at the wazoo, which is a huge, huge issue for most of my runs. Our frame rate is already just going nonsensical. It really depends on, like, when I hit certain types of enemies, though, from what I can tell. This guy, I think, might ruin things. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of going on over here. It looks like there's a lot of items chunking out of him, too. Yeah, thought so. Alright, lots of Dracula blood. This is fun. I cannot wait until this game has online multiplayer, because I'm totally just going to go... I'm gonna go crazy with people. We're gonna have a blast with it. Suck it! I don't actually know if I get experience or items from guys hitting the floor, but I don't really care. At this point, it doesn't really make much of a dent in what I can or cannot do. I'm also so glad that they made the hero sword have unlimited range. It feels like a massive oversight, but it's also way more fun this way, and gives it, you know, that much more use. Oh, And of course, you know, it's only useful as long as you've got maximum health. Luckily, we seem to be well enough in that area. Okay. Let's pick this up. Oh. Hey. I got like 4 wind leaves. Jesus Christ. How many things do I fire at a time? It's like 4, but they're tiny. Oh, right, because scatter shot and the battery, I think, still get like weird. I got another money shot. Alright. This is perfect. Okay. Let's see, what else do we got around here? More hero swords. Yes. Absolutely. Assuming I can pick it up. How many more things do I get here? Plenty. Hey, black hole boxes. I need those. A desperate... Yeah, there's some kind of rock champion that just dumps my frame rate down to, like, nil. But also just shits items on me for... Christ. That is absurd. I think it is the purple rock guys that just dump crazy items on you. Which is kind of interesting. Oh, hello. Let me test this theory. Well, my frame rate isn't dead yet, but they might not be dead yet either. I legitimately cannot tell what's going on over here. I'm just shooting... Yep, nope, we're getting items. This is absurd. Frame rate, goodbye. Everything explodes. More double shovel, please let me have. There we go. Yeah, no, getting all those black hole boxes is making everything a heck of a lot easier. These guys are still alive, by the way. I was just... Okay, now they're dead. I was piling shots straight into their everything, and it just did not matter. Alright, so pretty soon we're going to have a full loop of jackhammers, if things keep going this way. At which point I can just kind of float in the center and just let sword-based justice rain down upon the universe. Which is definitely enjoyable. So, I want to get that ice thing. Oh well, it's not the end of the world, but this is fun. I like this game. I really do. And, I don't know, I'm glad they finally patched it. I wish they'd almost go for the short-term patch system that Vagante does, but I don't think they need to do it as much. Because, like, Vagante needs to do it just because they need more direct feedback in a consistent manner. Whereas this game, I mean, is already pretty established. And, like, at this point, major features are already in there. It's just a matter of, like, one thing or another. This is nuts. Now, let's get over here. There's apparently a butt ton of power-ups that I've neglected to pick up. I'm not entirely sure how they even spawned in. Oh, look at all these things. I don't know if I'm going to live through this. I'm just assuming as such. But that was a lot of stuff, to say the least. Yeah, every once in a while something dies over there and just gives me all of the things. Hey, Dead Like You, how's it going? This is Cavern Kings, and I'm having a good arena run. Seriously, I recorded this earlier and just kept getting my ass kicked. This time around, just everything dies. I do think this does kind of support the need for, like, multiple arenas along the way, like several different types. Just because this one is obviously and very obviously keyed for Alium, just because that first jump onto that platform is just so hard to make with any of the other characters. Whereas Alium can do it with the breeze, which means, you know, he's not restrained to one area like everybody else is. I guess Entite could be particularly good. Unfortunately, Entite's maximum HP. Holy fuck, this is nonsense. Eat swords, bitches! Okay, that worked out beautifully. A little bit too beautifully, honestly. I am out of jumps. I don't think I got the Cyclops. There we go. Yeah. Wander OPs. Yes, so many items. This is great. Oh, more batteries. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. Don't know if... Oh, hey, Draco Blood. I like me some Draco Blood. Alright. And hopefully, eventually, I'll have enough black hole boxes that I can just suck up the entire arena. And then won't have to worry about anything. How many Mossy Clumps do I have? I've got like 7. They're usually pretty rare, but today they feel like being plentiful. I'm okay with this. And Clumps of Iron. How big are my saw blades? Still tiny. Yeah, they didn't fix the bug with the batteries and Clumps of Iron or Scattershot. Not entirely sure. Either way, can't complain. God, this is why I like this game. I think more than Risk of Rain. It's that... Like, Risk of Rain, you kind of hit a critical mass on, like, how powerful you are, unless you're stacking some of the, like, really meaningless items that just stack infinitely for no good reason. I'm looking at you. Shoot, what's it called? Barbed Wire. Which is ridiculous, but at the same time kind of bored. This is just absurd. and very fun. Also, I think... I don't know. I kind of hope they make, like, Risk of Rain 2 at some point. I'm trying to think of, like, why specifically I like this one more. Maybe just because this one appeals to my, like, desire to be... struggle to be OP and then become OP. Okay. I can't even walk anymore. I actually have to shoot myself in a direction just because the frame rate is so bad and movement is just terrible. Okay. Hey, JG. How's it going? Okay. We are just destroying everything. And this is glorious. We got about 10 minutes left on this run. Can we do it before the frame rate dies and ends the run prematurely, or can we make it through the entire first half hour? Can we become the ball of jackhammers too? That is the other question. Huh. I didn't actually know that the developer of Risk of Rain had anything to do with Wanderlust. Wow. Note to self. Bug the developers to get a copy of that sooner. I've just been lazy about that one. I've been lazy about that one because I know I'm going away for a couple of days. I feel like the music's trying to change, but it's failing. Honestly, cannot tell. Still. Did we just stop the boss in his tracks? Yeah, he's just totally frozen. And now we've... Okay. Not only did we freeze the boss, but we managed to get him pulled into one of the vortex shards. Oof. This is ridiculous. And really enjoyable. Okay. I mean, honestly, this is kind of what those, like, the end of Vagante runs feel like. Where it's like, you kind of paid your dues to the point where, like, yeah, you know, at this point I'm ridiculously overpowered. But now I just get to run around just destroying everything. If only this game ran smoothly. Oh well. Then again, you're really not supposed to be this OP-ish. I need another Tome of Secrets. I need a bunch of Tomes of Secrets and black hole boxes. These are the only two things that I really need at this point, just to make my job easier. But like, we've got, what, how many iframe items? 9? That pretty much makes it so, nothing, like, I can get hit once by an item. Let's see. Yep, Purple Phantom, if you could get me copies of, Wanderlust Adventures without me bothering the developers again, I mean, I could probably do it either way. But that would be hella convenient. Also, should probably actually find and talk to Shiny Rayquaza at some point. I don't know, maybe I should actually be active about making new connections as opposed to just being lazy about it like I've been for the past couple while. Okay, more Hearts of Belials. I got 6 of them now. Yeah, we're unkillable, save for me falling down those holes. Or stopping shooting entirely. So how much does the frame rate change when I stop shooting? Okay, so it's like 50. And then I start shooting and it goes down into the 30s. 20s. Yeah, so interestingly enough, most of the problems with the frame rate only have to do with the special effects coming out of the you know, player character. Everything else still. Odd. Can't complain though. It's just kind of neat. Now this is the music it felt like it was trying to switch over to, which I believe is new. It sounds new. But then again, I mean, barely listening to the music prior. No extra jump, why? Well, you're gone. Okay, whatever. How many jumps do I have anyway? I got like 8 jumps, 9 jumps, somewhere in there. Does not make me feel, terrible. Let's see. So we are... I mean, at this point, we are the ball of death and destruction. I can just kind of twirl. Makes the frame rate even worse. But, well, it does seem to repel things pretty effectively. The saw blades bouncing around, like, they're tiny comparatively. They're comparatively quite small. But I think they do, like, hundreds of damage per? It's really hard to tell. I really should just stop shooting. What if I just use my melee attacks? Like, what is the cause of most of the frame rate issues? Ah, that might be the clarion call for the end of this run. Depends when. Okay. Well, I will admit, at this point, the game is just begging me to end it anyway. So I do not care. At all. Look at this nonsense. This is really, really fun. I don't know. I like it when I can get, like, super OP in a game. I really do. However, at this point, yeah, we did make it to the half-hour mark. But I don't think that's a problem either. Look at all this nonsense. Just look at it. I accept death. I'm too pretty to live. Yes. Is it possible to die in that situation? The answer is no. At that point, not even close. Made it up to level 17 and I had $130,000. And I did 2.4 million damage. And I took 2,360. I wagered 90% of that was in the very, very beginning. So let's take a look at our items just for a second before we go. Main things that helped us there. Actually, really, what helped us the most... Jeez, it's still going, by the way. It's still... Okay, there. It's done filing out items for us. Main things that helped us there. The Cluster of Iron, Black Hole Box. Right off the bat, those are some of the two best items you can get your hands on. And then probably within the next minute or so, we got the rest of the items. So the drop rate was really good. And then we started stacking crazy amounts of the iframe items, which makes a massive difference as far as the rest of the game goes. And then the Books of Secrets and, you know, just our overall money made everything else quite nice. Because it does up the drop rate the later on you get in the run. It's just a matter of, well, whether or not you make it there. Either way, though, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Cavern Kings, and as always, thanks for watching.